Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be about using the Yieldy platform to stake Algorand ASAs. Just a little review of what it took for me to get some Algorand into my Yieldy account and then doing some staking from there. Been doing this now, I think since December 28th is when I officially started. So now I figured I'd give a little rundown of what it took to get the process moving, how to get my Algorand into, my Algo wallet that I set up, then converting the coins via Tinyman to the appropriate coin that you're trying to stake with the Yieldy platform. They offer a couple different staking pools that you can get involved with. So we're going to do a little rundown of this, of, me kind of going from my Coinbase account, converting some crypto into Algorand, and then from Coinbase sending that to my Algo wallet. And then from my Algo wallet, I was able to convert that coin via the Tinyman platform. All right, so first thing you're going to need to do is, if you go to yieldy.finance, you'll get to the Yieldy website. And if you go in here and kind of do a little bit of research, you can go through the whole website. They'll show all the liquidity mining and mining pools that they offer. Scroll down there. There's a couple things they do offer. I haven't gotten that deep into it yet. I'm just kind of getting my feet wet, but I figured I'd, document what I've done, let people see what I did, what the results were, and, make your own decisions on whether you think it's worth it for you. I'm being your guinea pig right now is the way I look at it. So yeah, I did get involved with one of these Yieldy pools. You see here, there's a couple things they do too. They have some bridges where you can convert between Algorand and Ethereum. I haven't really messed with that as of yet. There are these no-loss prize games. I haven't touched any of that yet. If any of you guys have done anything, feel free to comment on the video and give us some feedback on what you've done. I don't have any experience with that as of yet. To me, I'm new to this whole ecosystem of Yieldy. But this is kind of where I started at. So step one, really go to Yieldy. What you're going to do is up here where it says use Yieldy, that's where you're going to click. You're going to start there. That'll then bring you into all the liquidity pools and the staking pools that they offer. You kind of see everything on the left here, on the left side of the page. There's an overview page. It kind of gives you a rundown of what they're currently running, what they're offering. It's a lot of different combinations that you can stake and then earn. See here, you could stake some Yieldy. In return, you get Yieldy and Algorand. There's a new coin that they have on the ALGO blockchain, Akita, that they're offering as well. There's also ARCC. This is actually what I'm staking right now. It's been a little bit of a bumpy road. You could say that that's super volatile. So since this has started, it's been a little bit of an up and down. But again, I've only been in this a little over a week. So I'm going to give you guys some of the results and what I've come across thus far. Kind of, what I'm seeing and how it's going. One thing to keep in mind is that there was some sort of issue, in my understanding, with Tinyman, which is one of the exchanges you actually use to convert algo to, say, the ARCC coin or technologies that they offer. Apparently their pools were hacked. I'm going to pull up a little bit of that on here. So if you go to tinyman.org, this will bring you to the Tinyman website. So I think it was yesterday, the day before, the 1st or 2nd, there was some sort of attack on the Tinyman pools. I don't think it's affecting me in any regard because I'm not doing any staking through Tinyman. I'm strictly using them for the exchange or swap. So what I did was I swapped Algo to ARCC so that I could start staking that via Yieldy. So in this case, I don't know, but you will see that they have some messages up on their website basically telling you not to use their product at this point, it looks like. I don't know if they're going to have this turned around anytime soon or not. It's definitely a scary thing, right? You start using a platform or start giving away your information, and within a week of doing so, they're basically telling you they have some problems. I mean, it's nothing new for the industry that we're in and what we're working on, but it doesn't make you feel good, I'll say that. So what I did was, if you go to the app here, it'll actually bring you to, the Tinyman exchange. And as you can see, there's a nice little urgent message here. Task our community remove all their liquidity from all Tinyman pools. So like I said, I don't have any of my money staked with Tinyman or in any of their liquidity pools. I don't think there's anything to be worried about, but I don't know, to be honest with you. But I'm also not keeping a large sum of money in my wallet at this moment, but I do have a decent amount of money staked on the Yieldy platform, and I did have to use Tinyman to swap those coins. So what you do here is, basically I sent my algo my Algo wallet to, you could basically sync your Algo wallet on Tinyman. And then from here, I converted it to ARCC. And this is how I got these coins to begin with. And then from there, I shot over to Yieldly. And basically what you do is, if you want to get involved in any of these pools, as you click them, it'll show you, you can actually say stake. And when you get into here, you can decide how much you want to stake and, what you want to do. You can also withdraw and claim. You get, daily rewards. I haven't claimed mine in about a day or two. Like I said, this thing's fluctuated majorly in terms of, I started out with probably somewhere around $2,000. So I think I started with like 800. Just made was up a couple bucks, put some more money into it. All in all, I had about $2,000 in there. Then it was up to about $2,500 in value. So I ended up putting in another about $2,000, $2,500. One thing to mention when you're doing staking here in Yieldly, basically have to opt into all the different pools and the services they provide. So basically, once you get in, you basically sign in with your Algo wallet. You then have to opt in. So if you click up in this right-hand corner, basically when you click this upper right-hand corner, basically let you know, hey, if you want to opt in, if you do click that in, you have to come in here and opt into, their assets, the proxy contracts, staking contracts, everything you see here before to allow you to access those features. Pretty self-explanatory though. I kind of figured this out mostly on my own. Did a little bit of, some Google searches, but there's not much out there from what I found. So it was pretty straightforward though, in order to get my wallet synced to Yieldly and then being able to transfer my funds, like I said, between my Coinbase account, converted funds to Algo, then from Algo on Coinbase, I sent it to my Algorand wallet, my Algo right here. From there, I then went to Tinyman and used them to swap my Algorand to ARCC. Then once I did that, now we're back where we started here with Yieldly. From there, I opted in. Now, I have access to any of those coins that are in my wallet that I could stake here on Yieldly. So the one I went with, and I'm going to be fully transparent, was ARCC. The return on it was the highest. So I just figured I would give it a shot and then kind of do a little bit of video journal of my progress and what I'm experiencing, how it's going. Like I said, it is super volatile. I mean, you're going to look at it right now in terms of my value, my wallet. I mean, I'm down probably like 30 to 40% right now based on what I put in. But even as of earlier today, this was up to like 5,300 or so. So, I mean, yeah, it's all over the place. I did see a major dip, especially once the news broke that there was some sort of hack with Tinyman. So I don't know if there's some people in terms of who are using Algo, maybe getting hesitant or worried about it and pulling their money out of some of these accounts or just selling off some stuff. Like I said, ARCC at this moment, you see it's actually down to about, 20 cents or so. It was up to about 29, 30 cents today. And I even saw a drop, I think even up to 5-10 minutes ago, it was about 15, 16 cents per coin. So it is a little bit all over the place. But hey, that's what we're doing, right? Nothing easy about what we're doing here. In terms of staking, like I said, once you opt in, you're just going to hit the stake button here. And then from there, you can choose how much you want to put in. So for me, I do have some in my wallet. And what I'm going to do right now is actually claim those rewards I have. It's going to make you sign into my Algo. Do that. And then now, give it a minute or so. It'll pull those coins into my Algo wallet. There we go. So now you're going to see my claimable rewards are 0. But if I go back to staking now, I'm going to have all those. So what I've been doing too is daily. I don't know if there's a preference, like, if it's smarter to do daily rewards. It looks like every 24 hours or so, you get rewarded. My understanding is that you do get more rewards the longer you keep them in there. What I've been doing for the past week or so, really though, is about every day claiming my rewards, and then I just roll whatever I have in my wallet or receipt back into the staking pool. Again, I don't know if this is the smart decision to do or not. I'm just trying a bunch of different stuff and seeing kind of where I end up. So you guys have any comments on it, or you have some knowledge on it that I don't, please speak up. Go ahead, leave us some comments. Gonna wait for that to go through. Now that's in there. So you're gonna see now additional ARCC in there, something about the 2850 or so. Yeah, and that's where we're at as of today. So this is January 4th. Like I said, I've only been doing this about a week. All in all, I have about probably upwards of $5,000 invested into this. So I'm down right now about, $1,200 or so. Again, it changes day by day. Earlier today, I was up $300 according to this. So I'm kind of riding it out and, rolling the dice, do as much research as possible, try to look into as much as I can, do as much DD as possible, talk with everyone I know about it. But I am one of those people, sometimes I like to just jump into it and kind of learn the hard way, unfortunately. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I just want to give everyone an update of where I'm at, what I'm doing. And, within the next day or so, I'll send another video out there so people can see what the progress is, how it's moving. And if you guys have any input on it, or if you have any experience with it, please speak up. So if you have any questions, comments, or any sort of input, make sure you reach out to us at OnDaBlockchains. And do yourself a favor and check out the Bears versus Bulls podcast.